încuiei un proiect Erasmus. Dar de
I
asta mic.
want to
Da, da.
communicate you that we are going to
Îs
record
în sud,
this
aproape de
webinar.
Sicilia.
So the recording is starting now. Welcome, welcome everybody. While we let the possibility to other people to connect, I would like to just to warm up and to know a bit more about who is going to connect and to be present during this webinar. It would be very nice to know which countries are you from. So we want to clarify for those who don't know our training academy that Jump Training Academy is a professional training center that is dedicated to international teachers, especially all over European Union and all around Europe. And the headquarters are in a very beautiful region in the south of Italy, that is Calabria region, especially in the specific in the city of Soverato. So, starting from the city of Soverato, going all around, going and dedicating these activities to teachers from all around Europe who goes to Soverato to attend the training in presence. And at the same time, there are many international cooperations thanks to Erasmus Plus project. So many activity happens for JUMP also all around Europe. So let's see, where are you from? From which country are you connecting? Let us know in the chat. You can write a message in the chat of this Zoom webinar. Just click on that icon where there is written chat and you can send a message. Hello. So we can see from Belgium, welcome. Romania, welcome. From Slovakia, welcome. And I can, oh wow, from Greece, hello. While you are writing, I will give you a spoiler because today we're going to speak with a trainer. She's the expert of today, and believe me or not, she's from Australia. So we are going to travel to another continent, and I'm going to introduce her in a few minutes, but let's see some more countries. So from Greece, we've said already, Malgorzata from Wrocław in Poland, welcome. Miaela from Romania, Lithuania, Serbia. Wow, we are covering many areas of Europe. And this represents the fact that these training are a possibility actually for teachers from all around Europe. We can see somebody also from Czech Republic, China, again, Romania, Lithuania, welcome. And today, we're going to talk about topics that are important for all educators, because this series of webinars is dedicated to all those who want to talk about the state of the art of education. What is the state of the art of innovation in education? So the title of these webinars is The School of the Future is Today, Innovation and New Trends in Education. And this is a new initiative that JUMP Training Professional Academy Professional Training decided to launch last year in 2023, and after the great success, we are continuing in January and February. And today we are going to speak about very interesting topics. Maybe you have already read the title in the program. And the first would be TICO training. We will discover what does it mean. And the second one would be coding at school. But before speaking with our trainer from Australia, what we want to clarify is that this topic are part of training opportunities that are directed to teachers from all Europe. And these are opportunities that each school can get advantage running Erasmus Plus project in Key Action 1 mobility opportunities. And we want to remember to everybody that there is in 1 month and something more, there will be the next deadline for this kind of opportunities, because the deadline will be on the 20th of February. Considering that the Erasmus Plus 2024 call has been launched, so this is the right moment to apply, to decide which are the topics that are more important for your school, to develop the competencies of teachers, so that also students can benefit from this. And so let's see what are the after this introduction, let's see what other countries we see. More from Lithuania, Romania, Poland, from Abdulaziz, France. Thank you all for participating. Okay, so I want to introduce you now our professional expert, a wonderful trainer, an amazing woman. You are going to discover why in a few minutes. And she's Catherine Perry. Hello, Catherine.
Hello, everybody.
Australia.
Hello, everybody. I don't know why my computer isn't working, not collaborating with me this afternoon, so I wasn't able to put my name, but I am Catherine Perry from Australia, and some of you may know me already. I don't know if I have any past participants, and welcome to this webinar. I would like to start off with saying that I have been with Jump Academy for over 6 years, and I enjoy working with Jump, and I'm one of the main trainers, let's say, along with Erica, Alessia, and others. And today I'd like to speak to you about how communication in education is very fundamental, because as teachers, we are not just delivering information to our students, but the effectiveness of our communication is very important. The way we relate to our students is important. We need to create a connection with our students. And in this course that I give, I show you some techniques about how to effectively communicate in your classroom and how to engage your students more in the classroom, how to create this connection, this special connection with your students, because as I said before, it's not just delivering information to your students, but it's also creating this bond with your students and this empathy. And it's very important how the way we communicate. It's building trust with your students, and the way we communicate, we communicate this trust so that our students open up with us. They're able to speak about everything. They're able to give us feedback, honest feedback. It's very important. A teacher's tone is important. The tone of your voice is important. It's also important, your body language is important, the way we use our body, the way we speak to our students, eye contact. These are all important things that a teacher must concentrate on and must pay attention to when we are communicating with our students. It's fundamental. It helps our students feel comfortable also when we create this connection with them. They feel comfortable in the classroom. Furthermore, teaching requires a skill of adapting communication in different learning styles, because every student is different. So the way we communicate with one student is not the same with others. So it's not one solution fits all. So we need to understand the difference in learning styles and adapt our communication. I mean, we can use many type of things to help us, like technology, hands-on activities. Another crucial thing about communication is active listening. Active listening, listening to your students, not listening to interrupt or to ask questions, but listening to understand. And this is something I teach my students too, that to listen to each other and listen to the teacher to understand what the other person is saying, to listen to the non-verbal cues and not to interrupt or ask questions. I don't know if you want to ask any questions, if you'd like to intervene. This is just an introduction to TICO, which is Teaching is Communication. Of course, doing a course with me is a bit longer and we go more in depth. So if anyone would like to ask any questions or give me some feedback, would like to know a bit more, or if I have some past participants that have done this course with me before, I don't know. I'm not sure if anyone is online. The word is to you.
Okay, if I can see,
Yes.
I don't find out, raise my hand, okay.
First of all, thank you, Catherine, for your introduction to the topic. And
Thank you.
I just wanted to repeat that what Catherine was describing is are the main pillars of a training course that has been designed by JUMP, and you can find it on our platform as with the name TICO Training. Teaching is Innovation, Communication, and Outdoor Education. So it's an acronym. Erika, thank you, Erika Gerardini, for intervening.
Exactly. I see that we have one of the participants, Javier or Xavier from France. For me, in the Spanish way, Javier, but you are French, so Xavier, I don't know how to say in the correct way. Xavier, I guess he was not in the course when Catherine was teaching, because I guess in that time, Catherine was teaching to German teachers on emotional competencies or stress management, but it was, I guess, in February, a couple of years ago. And Xavier came here alone. He was alone representing his school. And so I would take the chance to ask Xavier to say something or to share the experience. You came in low season and we also did a lot of outdoor, if I remember well. The audio, Xavier, the audio.
The
Open
microphone, please activate
microphone.
the microphone, yes.
Yes, the microphone.
It's okay?
Yes,
Perfect.
welcome.
Perfect. So, yes, I received a very warm welcome in Soverato. It was very pleasant to have some lecture with trainers, and during the course
Da,
we
mama.
discovered.
Da, mama, merg acum și la triplex.
Yeah, please, there are some people with the microphone open. Please switch off your microphone if you're not speaking. Florina, George, don't be scared.
Okay, you can continue. You can go on.
Okay, so during the course, we discovered new digital tools. We were also able to explore the surrounding area, village, antique Roman site, for example. And it was a fun approach to training and very present. I don't know, it was 3 years ago, so we discovered the Palabian cuisine, you know, and I don't know yet. It was very professional, in fact, and yeah, very professional. That's all.
Xavier,
Yes.
what we did afterwards, you remember, you said you are a teacher of economy?
Okay, so I'm a teacher of computer science, and I have two teachers who who built a website with an Italian guy. They help them to build the website, and it was very important for them to have this person to help them from Jump Association.
Yes, what Xavier is saying is that when he was here, if I remember, you were a bit scared about English, speaking and working in English, and to be the only man among all the women, because 99% of teachers are women. So when you came, you said, I don't speak English very well, and I'm the only man in this training session. And then while we were speaking, you said, I teach computer science, and my students should develop a project about building websites related to tourism, to promote tourism. And we said, we have a beautiful region, Calabria region. Maybe your students can build a website on Calabria. So when you come back, you speak in the best way about our region, our place, Soverato, on the beach and everything. And maybe they can build a website. After, we created for you a tailor-made session online with our webmaster building WordPress website. So some of his students connected, and we developed this kind of online cooperation after the training. So this is one of the opportunities we developed, and 2 of the students participated to this course, just 2 because they knew Italian. So they also improved their Italian, being trained by our young webmaster. And this is something very nice. So did they create a website or not, your students, finally?
Yes, of course, yeah. They created the website. Yes.
Okay.
With a WordPress, with
So maybe later you can share the website they created, because
of course, yes.
I didn't see personally, because
okay.
yeah, maybe I forgot the
Yes. Okay.
Okay. And then also, just to close, 3 of your colleagues came later
Yes.
for another course on outdoor education. Florence, Stephanie, and Alexandra.
And Celine.
And Celine, yes, exactly. And it was very nice that you came alone before and they came after a year, I guess, here for another course, outdoor education and ecological education. It was very, very nice. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I just wanted to add something to communication, just to close the communication. How important can storytelling be also in education? Storytelling is not to be underestimated, because a well-told story can captivate your audience, your students, and make them more, let's say, more aware, more interested. And a complex concept, it can make a complex concept more relatable. They can relate to something better if you tell them in a story form. So anything you are teaching, if you tell them in a story form, storytelling, much better. It captivates their attention. That's what I wanted to add with communication. It's another way of communicating with your students. So, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Catherine.
Thank you.
And yes, we have seen how all these methodologies are effective with teachers and especially with students, because this is not the first session, the first edition of TICO training that you are talking about. So you have been a trainer for many editions of TICO training. So what is very interesting is also that all these methodologies have been developing in time. So every edition of every training, we can put in practice what resulted to be more appreciated and effective to the teachers who were participating, and also being in contact, as Jump Training Academy remained in contact, as you can see, with previous participants. It's also interesting to receive feedback and to be able to apply also this feedback in the next training. So
definitely. And I'm always open for feedback, because what we want to share our experiences with the teachers also, like you said, if they've tried these methods, if they worked, if they didn't work, we'd like to receive this feedback so we can improve also. So this helps us and them.
and so this is the role of JUMP ambassadors that you are going to see today. We thank you, Xavier, who has already spoken, and we call them JUMP ambassador because they participated, they attended to some of JUMP activities, and then they went back to their schools, to their countries, and somehow they could spread this kind of methodologies. And also being in contact with them, we can understand how these methodologies are evolving, because of course each participant, each teacher will then adapt in the best way they think it is. They will adapt the activities that they learned to their context. And this is part also of the training sessions that we do towards the end of the week. One of the last training sessions is always an opportunity to reflect. Okay, what will I sorry. I was saying, Erika, can you continue?
Yes. For you to know, guys, Alessia was a bit sick today and she's connecting, but of course she doesn't feel very well. Yeah, what is very important is that Erasmus is part of your training process, and it's a great opportunity because you can go abroad, you can live an international experience, you can go for a few days somewhere which is a different place, is out of your comfort zone. In our method, what we try to do is to balance indoor and outdoor education. So, for example, TICO training, as the acronym says, innovation, of course, nowadays is related to the use of technologies and online teaching, the use of the thousands of tools that now we can have. Then outdoor education and communication, because we think that the three pillars are the same important. And now, if you want, we could give the floor also to our Romanian friends, because in the two topics of today, there are TICO and coding, but Gabriela and Caprita came and they attended a course where we combined not just coding, which is very popular and trendy, and everyone now knows what do we mean with coding at the different levels, but also STEM and STEAM. So when they were here, what we did was to combine two different topics, and Catherine Perry is one of the trainers who can do that. Not all the trainers are able to create tailored programs where someone can understand two different topics and cross them. So maybe if you want, Catherine, first you introduce, and then you remember Gabriela and Caprita, right?
Yes.
And also,
Hi.
for later, we will add a little content. We also have Catalin Nace from Romania, because he attended a course right a year ago, yes, February 2023, about non-formal education. And it was mainly outdoors. And it was also very nice. And Catalin also created a very nice video. I mean, the school published a very nice video. Maybe we can see a few minutes. Okay, so maybe how we can do. First, Catherine, you introduce.
Okay, so as Erica was saying, the fundamentals of coding, how coding has become very important in today's society, and we've brought it into the schools. Coding actually starts when students are very, very small. Even in kindergarten, they start coding with very simple apps. And they go up to university level where they can use Arduino, which is a more complex app to code. Why is coding important? Firstly, coding is the ability to program a computer. And Steve Jobs, who we all know, before he passed away, he said, everybody should learn to program a computer. Why? Why did he say this? Because coding, programming computers, you can do this job anywhere. It's a remote job. You can be sitting on an island. You can be in a hotel. You can be anywhere in the world. You don't need to have an office. As long as you have internet connection, you can work. Plus, there aren't many coders today. So it's a job that's in demand. And being in demand, obviously, they pay better. The pay is better. Anybody can do it. So if you have coding skills, you will be preferred above somebody else who doesn't. What does coding do? Coding breaks down complex problems. So, for example, if you have a big problem, coding breaks it down. For example, a morning routine. If I say to my students, what is your morning routine? They say, well, I get up, I have breakfast, and I go to school. Well, that's a big problem, but we have to break it down. We don't just get up and go to school, but we break it down. We have transitional steps in between. It's like a computer. If I say to a computer, make me a chocolate cake, the computer will not understand. It's a different language. It's a language that computers understand, not humans. Because if I say to Erica, make me a chocolate cake, she can make me a chocolate cake. She's a human. I'm using her language. But if I ask a computer will not understand. They say, you need to give me my language. So I need to write an algorithm step by step. So in order that there are no steps missing, because as we know, coding is you write out your algorithm and then you have to decode, go through it and run the program and see what you've missed. And usually there are lots of steps that we have missed. And this is a task where it takes longer. Okay, it takes longer than actually writing out an algorithm. So it's basically breaking down big problems into small ones. Coding is used everywhere in the world today. It's, as I said, it's a remote job. It's well paid. And integrating coding into the school curricula is not just about preparing students in careers in technology, but also about equipping them with essential skills, problem-solving skills, critical thinking. These are all the things that coding does to your students, okay? And also key attributes for success in the 21st century. I can speak forever, but I mean, if you come along to one of our courses, I'll probably go more in depth into this one as well. And hands-on activities, which I did with my students, my participants. I don't know who has done any coding courses with me. They can probably give their experiences. And coding also is connected with STEAM, like Erica was saying before, because STEAM is simply transforming every aspect of our lives, because it has science, technology, engineering, art, and maths. The art was introduced because originally it was STEM, but we thought art has to be introduced to complement the hard skills. We need the soft skills. And STEAM is one of those methods that we need to use in our schools. Why? Because it's a hands-on activity and it makes you think of real-world problems, solving real-world problems. It also helps students with collaboration and teamwork, because it's a project-based subject, STEAM. So they work together, so it collaborates teamwork and collaboration. STEAM also is an innovative way of looking at real-world problems, but doing them in a safe environment at school. So you can do an experiment, we can solve problems and get your students thinking. As I said, critical thinking, collaboration, creative thinking, all the 4 C's of the 21st century. That's what STEAM does practically. I don't know if you want to ask me any questions, or if anybody has done these with me, they want to intervene and speak about their experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. And this part about the arts is also mentioned in the topic, in the title that we gave to this training, that is exactly Coding at School, Computational Thinking Development, coding as a tool to build classroom interaction and develop students' creativity. So as you said, problem solving is one of the skills that is developed, and the interaction in the classroom is facilitated when we do coding activity. We always work with also with developing cooperation, developing collaboration in the classroom. So this is one of the methodologies that is absolutely inclusive, because we can give different tasks to different group of students. And also it's interesting to mention, Catherine, one of the possibility to face during the training, that is to see one of the most common software that is used in coding at school, that is a Scratch. So it's absolutely practical. The course is very practical, and maybe some of you already know Scratch, which is maybe the most common, one of the most common possibility to use with your students to give the first steps of coding with a real computer in your classroom.
Scratch is used in many schools. I mean, as small as kindergarten use Scratch. So Scratch is very important. And it helps students come to terms with the coding and understand the concepts of coding at a very simple level. And then you can work your way up. You can also, with coding, another thing that I didn't mention with coding is students can actually develop their own apps and their own games with coding. So even a teacher that learns to code can also develop their own games in order to be more innovative and teach and test students through a game in coding, through a game. So as we know, students love to play, and it's part of gamification and game-based learning. That's another topic today that I'm just touching on. And because students love to play and they like to be on the computer, testing them through a game that you have designed through coding is really interesting. And the students, you'll see that they'll be more prone to learning and doing the test. It's a simple way of testing them, and it's a fun way of testing them. So remember that coding is not just programming a computer, but you can develop your own apps and your own games, which is very interesting and very important today.
Especially in this period in which we know that students and very young people can become addicted to games. So this is a very good opportunity to make them become creator of their games. This means they are not anymore passive, but they are active creator and developing a lot of skills that otherwise that will put in a corner if they just remain a passive user of video games. I think this is quite necessary in this period to make our students know what there is behind the screen that they see every day for hours. So thank you so much, Catherine.
And not just this, I would like to say that also there are many advantages connected to gaming and gamification. One is they use both sides of the brain. So the left side of the brain, the right side of the brain. They're not just using one side of the brain. It's also good for the eyes because we're moving our eyes all the time because, we're playing games, so we're moving around. And also problem solving. By playing games, students are solving problems and they are critically thinking also. So we're exploiting these 4 C's of the 21st century. So through gaming, obviously educational games, obviously, they are exploiting these critical thinking skills, problem solving skills, and they are also using both sides of the brain. So gaming is not negative. If it's used in an educational way, it's useful for the students. So this is what I wanted to add.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everything you mentioned is essential. And so that's why the teachers who already attended the training remain always, wow, like so happy at the end of the training because they can see how in 1 week they can learn real skills, and they're really able to lead activities, because this is very important, not just to be a user, not just to be a participant, but to become able in 1 week to lead activities and to create new activities according to their context. That is what I was trying to say before I had to stop speaking. So applying what we see,
What you've learned, what they have learned. Yes.
to their context, it's what is treated usually in the last part of the week with the trainer, with interaction. It's always possible to make questions, to see together how could you apply this to your context. So the trainer, like in this case, Catherine, of course, is available during the week to discuss. That's why the training is tailor-made, because it's not standardized and then you need to apply dot. No, it's always possible to interact, to make questions, to speak about our context, needs, and students at the beginning of the week and throughout the training, so that the needs of the teachers and of their students are present during the training course, are mentioned, maybe they become the case study of some simulations and role playing and activities that are done.
And that's exactly what I do. I do lots of role plays. I do real world situations so the teachers can actually see what we've just learned in practice, so they can also learn how to apply it when they go back home to their classrooms. Fundamental.
So let's see, Erica, if this happened, if they applied, some of the teachers that are connected now, some job ambassadors.
Exactly. I just want to say that you mentioned Scratch, but recently, at the end of the year, or it was November, December last year, thanks to the connection with other teachers who asked for something more specific, we also employed and we cooperated with some engineers, experts out of Calabria. So we connected online, and we also covered 2 other tools. Teachers know them very well, Python and Arduino. Which need higher level skills. So they are also for secondary school students. You create robots and you can program something more complicated. And so from one side, coding can be a starting phase, but then we also develop something more difficult and complex when the teacher asks. And we go back to the tailor-made the way we do is also not to be standard, as Alessia said, but also to follow the specific needs of each groups according to when we communicate online, we establish something that can be more useful for them, depending on the level.
Of course, we have the teachers' needs in mind, and it's in our interest to help them.
Exactly. And Erica knows better, some jump ambassador connected.
Yes, I will give the floor to Gabriela and Caprita because they were here together. Maybe before, Gabriela.
First of all, I want to say that I am very, very happy to be here with you in this evening, and not only in this evening. And I prepared last night material about what have we done in Soverato and after Soverato. And I will remember something about Arduino. We made it at our school. I will share if I have the permission. I want to share Wow, immediately, yes. To share this my material, it's a nice one. Let me. This is please, yes. Now is very, very good for me. It's about STEM education, a great experience in Soverato-Italy. Table of contents, introduction, short presentation of the time schedule and the course STEM in Soverato. Our activities.
Gabriela, you
Yes.
open presentation, but then you have to go left and click on each slide so we can see that they change. If you are speaking now about the table of content, click on the slide number 2.
I don't understand. You don't see my, what did
We see just the first page. We don't see the second.
Why?
Trebuie derulate slide-urile.
Ok.
Derulate, dar cum?
Ori din mouse se învârte de rotiță, ori se dă pe fiecare imagine și se apasă pe imaginea 2.
Exactly, Caprita. The colleague, Caprita.
Here, yes. I don't understand. My, yeah. I saw. Sorry. Now it's okay?
No.
Now?
Click on the slide number 2 with the mouse.
I understood. I must.
Exactly. Go up.
Exactly. Yes.
Introduction. Okay.
Yes. Okay. It's okay now.
Exactly.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I will die. This is the table of contents. Introduction, our activities, about us, best pictures, best memories. Welcome to my presentation. I have here the schedule, but we know what was the schedule. This is our Erasmus friends and our Erasmus course and our Erasmus trainer friends. Here you were in Greece, Erika, and you if you remember, and then you will come. I have photos, many photos with you too. And here is Katerina and Teresa and all of our small group. Next, training with Katerina and Teresa. This is Katerina. And we worked hard we learn about coding. Here are the courses, the documents and what we made during this time. These are images, original images from Soverato, only originals. A part of Villa Gabriela. How else? My name is Gabriela too. Our project. I want a short presentation. This is Portuguese equipe, the Portuguese equipe, and this is Romania. We are here, gallery image. We are concentrated on what we've done there. Very interesting things. We learned. Here we played also. And here you came, Erika, in Squillace. a short presentation of teams, me and my colleague and friend. This is who we are. My colleague here, my headmaster here, and me here. Okay. Oh, sorry. Portuguese team members page. And of course, the host, the Italian team members page. I remember it was Giorgio too, but I have no photo with him. And I will talk with you, and maybe I'll introduce here. I introduce here our colleague Giorgio. Best pictures, best memories. Here is the best memory I could have ever. It's about an experience I don't want to speak because it's deep in my heart. I worked here with, I can't remember the name of that kind man, and but it was very nice, and I broke what I had two left hands. Sorry, I'm not talented, but it was a very nice experience. Here we were in Squillace, the whole group, with some young people, some Hungarian people who were there for another kind of courses and experiences. What happened after that, after Soverato and the Erasmus and experience in Soverato? Me and Doru taught a demonstrative STEAM lesson in physics, me and Doru in maths, because of another project, Erasmus Plus project. Here is one. This is a teacher from Bari, Italy, and here is a teacher from Spain. Doru hasn't pictures. He forgot to take a photo. It's okay. And the second, we made a lot of activities after Soverato, after our nice and very nice experience there. But I choose to not to be boring. And that's why I want to show that in April, this April, we go on Almendralejo city near Sevilla, and in a job shadowing there. And we learn a lot of things. We look here. It's about Arduino. In our school is Arduino. We have a robotic laboratory, and we are good, relative good in this. Here are the whole team there in Almendralejo, and the other other memories. Sorry, I have very much crack emotions. Here is a science team, a very young teacher of sciences in Almendralejo. These are our small part of our team from there, from Romania here, and from Spanish here. Oh my God, I don't know how. This is the girls where we visited a small part of Sevilla, but I wanted to put these images because an architect built some mushrooms. They say, and they are lighting, change the colors. It's very nice in the evening and the night. And we saw a fiesta there. And this is what I paint with my hands to have memory after leaving Almendralejo. Here is two quotes. One is attributed to Aristotle, and the second to Albert Einstein, because I teach physics. And this is the end. So, the end, and I must rest after this because I was very, 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 yeah.
Don't worry,
Okay.
but we love you. We didn't expect this presentation. Really, I'm feeling.
I really worked 2 days,
Yeah,
and I really work with my soul.
exactly. Important to know that Gabriela is representing a school, Collegio Spiru Aret in Tulcea, and they came several times. I mean, Gabriela and Caprita came once, but before school director, other teacher, the coordinator, Michaela, they came. So we had a big group from their school. We like to develop long-term cooperations. I see also other teachers here appearing that came here. I don't remember your name now. Gabriela and Caprita, is it okay that we presented this presentation, or also Caprita, you want to say something? Or Gabriela said everything?
Doro, no.
Microphone. You have to open the microphone.
Right, right. I have some ideas. If I can share the screen, I can talk for 5, 6 minutes, if it's possible.
It's
Yes?
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let
If you
me
have
see.
ideas and you can change the word, we are open.
Yes, it's you see? No.
Yes, we see the folder. The
Something, but I don't. This is not the first. Yes, if someone asks me, you have to choose between Soverato and another place where you can have a course, a STEM or STEAM course, and I will answer, sure, go to Soverato, because you have what to see. And I have here some pictures, personal pictures from my, yes. First visit, we were in Santa Maria della Rozzella, Villa Mazza con Frantoio. This is why
Caprita, we don't see any presentation. We just see the folder. We see something inside your computer, but not the presentation.
you don't see the folder.
We see the
Vedem doar folderul, nu vedem prezentarea.
I see what is
Are o
happening.
bifă.
open. Presentare open.
Is something wrong? I see the presentation. I don't share.
Doru, închide share-ul ăsta și dă share doar pe prezentare, că ai dat share pe folder.
Hai.
Nu se vede acum?
Deci dă din nou share, dar dă share pe prezentare, că ai dat share pe folder.
Ok, să văd acum. Share. Ce am făcut, Doamne? Chestia asta n-am făcut pregătire anterior.
Se rezolvă, se rezolvă. Just a second, Eric.
Very nice the solidarity between you
Yeah.
in different places in Romania. You are helping
Yes.
each other. That's very nice. And look at my cup. Once upon a time in Romania.
Whoa, say. Show it again, please.
It's my teacup.
Erica, please show again
Now-
the cup.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yes, we see Santa Maria della Roccella, Villa Ma.
Yes. Yes, this was one of the objectives. Why this picture? Because these are olive trees. I was impressed because they are old one. You see that what, and they are online. These trees have almost 200 years, I believe. And I like this trees. We were here.
Again, Doru, sorry. You have to click on the slide number 2. With the same Gabriela, the same.
Is not seeing. I'm
Deci dați click, așa, pe fiecare. Acum vedem 5. Acum vedem 5.
Eu dădeam pe screen-ul meu, dădeam cu...
Yeah, but
Acum suntem la 5.
Se vede asta?
Vedeți că ne arată ce vedem, este încadrat în chenarul roșu în stânga, da? Vedeți în stânga?
În stânga roșu nu văd.
Da, apare 4, deci se vede doar 4 acum.
Se vede niște copaci?
Da, se văd.
Ok.
This. Ok.
This I like the oldest, also some trees. Schillace. Why Schillace? Because it's a traditional Italian village, I believe. Because in Romania, all the villages are down the hill near water. Here in Italia, the village was on the top of the hill and have something nice, specific about the house. Also the water, the castle, and the traditional houses, small and painted houses, little streets, and then Soverato. Why Soverato? I like this town.
Okay. Doru, just for a second, sorry. Catherine Perry is also English teacher and business English teacher. She has to go in a minute. So she would like just to say goodbye to the people.
Okay.
If you can just stop for a second. She's saying goodbye. You can keep this slide because Soverato is beautiful. So, okay.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt, but I have to go because I have some lessons. And so I thank you all for participating and I hope to see you online again soon. I have other webinars coming up. So please stay tuned and all the best. And thank you for being here and sharing your experiences with us. Thank you so much. I wish you a good evening.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.
Not bye, everybody. Bye, Catherine. Okay.
Bye.
Me too.
Bye.
I've got my
Bye,
last.
Catherine.
Bus.
Yes, Javier, you told me you have to
I've got my last bus in 10 minutes, so sorry, I have to go. So thank you to everybody and
thank you because I know
good
you
luck for the.
I know, thank you for connecting because you finished the class at 4, so you jumped into our webinar and now you go home.
Okay.
So greetings,
Thank you.
Stephanie.
Bye-bye.
Greetings.
Okay.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Hello, I also have to go because I have classes. I have an English class now. Thank you for seeing you again.
Corina is another great participant.
Yes.
Hi, Corina.
Hello, Alessia. Nice to meet you again.
She participated in the course on emotional
competencies, developing emotional intelligence to students and teachers. Yeah,
great. Yes,
and great pleasure for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We are done, let's say, at 5. So maybe Doru, if you don't mind, go quickly.
Okay.
showing
I will show only the pictures from Soverato, now the projects. Nice streets, lovely streets. Scuderia is something specific with Italy. Palmieri, I don't know. Palms. We
Palm
don't have
trees.
palms. And this tree, leandro, we are calling it. This tree with flowers, how it's called. We say leandro to this.
oleandro, oleandro.
Oleandro, okay, something.
Oleander.
The streets. The painted house. And this building, why is this building? We don't have something like that. You see, this building have up to the building a balcony. We don't have such. This house was very nice for me. That's specific. We don't have such windows with a. This is not a balcony. It's something I don't have in Romania, and that's why I put this picture. Then the beach. It's a very nice beach, a large beach, sunny beach. We were in June, and was very beautiful weather, and that's why someone have to come to Soverato. Yes, and in the end of my presentation, I have something, and the colleagues who are leaving us have to have about food. And let's see what I eat there. And I liked seafood. Wow. This is Spade's fish. Traditional pizza, one of them. Secondo, terzo. Pasta. Another. Fish, this is cod, and of course beer. Pasta. Yes. I look after picture, and I don't have with coffee and gelato. I don't. And in the end, with a very sorry, a little something to hear. Yes, because we are hurry. I stop here. I was prepared some projects of my students, application to STEM and computer knowledge, but I can prepare for another meeting. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for attention, and let's see all of us in Soverato.
So nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow. Thank you so much, the JAMP ambassador, all the participants of this very interactive afternoon webinar. And I just want to remind you that the website of JAMP Association, I'm going to write it here, is www.associazionejamp.eu and .it, and there you can find all the list of training courses, among which you will find also the two that were mentioned today, TICO training and coding at school. And especially you can find more than 30 innovative training courses with the detailed descriptions of the content, the target and the objectives and learning outcomes. So it can be very useful for you while writing your application for Erasmus Plus to decide what can be objectives of the professional development of your school. So I want to remind you that this is part of a series of webinars. So we are going to have our next webinar on next week on Tuesday. So we, of course, wait for you. And next Tuesday will be 16th of January. And the topic will be Business English, the course to improve technical business language proficiency and empower business relationships. And the other topic will be Teaching Europe, the EU, its function, and new priorities towards 2030. We are going to have two more trainers. So one will be Miss Ashley Renee Miller from USA. So from Australia today to USA, and then our Italian Roberta Muratore for the Teaching Europe training course. I just want to clarify that, as you have seen, Catherine was born in Australia, but of course she lives in Calabria. That's why she's one of the main trainer of jump staff, and that's why the previous teacher could meet her. And that's the same for our other trainer, Ashley Miller. She's from USA, and now she enjoys living in Calabria so much that she decided to live there on a stable base. And now she's also part of the staff. And so from my side, thank you everybody for being here. We are really eager to see you and to interact to you during the next meeting, the next webinar, next Tuesday, 16. I leave the last greetings to Erika Gerardini. She's the coordinator of Jump Association.
Yes, I'm projecting the video on our Facebook page. So I enter on our Facebook page, and we have with us Katalin Enache, who was school director last year. And right this morning, I invited him to share this video. I will put the music. If you listen. Maybe you want to say something, Katalin?
Yes, hello, Erika, hello, everyone. I'll let the movie go and I'll say a few things. We were there last year. It's about 1 year ago in February.
Wait, I stopped the music, eh? Because the
Okay.
music is very loud.
Yes, yes.
Who choose the music here?
I choose the music is related to what we have felt there. It's from Gladiator soundtrack, and two songs that made us feel very good there. That reminds us every time about Soverato. This movie is made about a year ago, and in the last day, a colleague of us started to do another movie. From time to time, when we are how should I say, we want to remember Soverato. We share over 700 pictures made by us there, and we make another movie. It's a part of our soul is there in Soverato. So let's say about something about our course. It's about was about non-formal education. It's a part of our project from a year project that ends in 2023. Now we have accreditation of Erasmus for 5 years. We are in the first year. Hope we'll be there again in Soverato. We should see Schillace. We weren't there, and I realized we didn't see everything from Soverato, so we should come back. Our course was with Giuseppe. Giuseppe was very good with us because he explained what everything we wanted to understand. They give us lots of methods and strategies that we have applied at our classes. If I can, for 1 minute, I will show something. Yes, in December, we have a meeting with teacher from our zone where we have teach other teachers. We have learned them all that good technique that Giuseppe teaches for integrating the all the students with problems, the student that can't explain, so can develop at history, at geography, they could develop on non-formal education, on other possibilities, with other possibilities. So this is one of the most interesting and
Exactly.
beautiful part of our trip
Kathleen,
in
do you want to
Soverato.
share? Do you want to share something? You said you want to share your screen.
Yes, yes, if I can share.
About 2-3 minutes, and then we stop.
Yes,
Okay.
okay. I'll be fast. Okay. Is seeing this?
Yes.
It's in December. We have made how can I say, demonstration about look here. It's storytelling with cubes. Yes. Again, storytelling from we have learned in Soverato with Giuseppe. All these techniques were awesome. They were appreciated by the teacher that was in December with us. I will start. I will go faster. Okay, there's there are teacher from one teacher from how should I say, about 20 schools in our area. So I told them, if you want to go to Soverato, come to me. I'll give you all the tips you need. There is a great place. So this is made in December. In December, we were going again, remembering about non-formal education. Okay. Also, I wanted to show you something. Olio essenziale di bergamotto.
Ah, you still have that one.
Yes, yes. After 1 year, we still remember in Soverato. About Soverato.
It would be very useful for Alessia tonight to make some steam
Yes, yes.
Malaysia, yeah, because she doesn't feel very okay.
Yes. The smell of Soverato. Thank
We
you
have
very
to
much.
we have to say, guys, that you are already a great team. So when you came, you already demonstrated to be willing to learn and to share. So thank you so much to everyone. What you saw from the teachers, we couldn't enter into the technical things, is that we like to combine in 1 week all the possible elements for the people to have a great experience, not just at the professional level, from the linguistic point of view. So they learn, they speak with the other colleagues, not just in English, but also in other languages. Then we organize some little excursions. We do walking tours, social dinners. In the center of the week, there are the hours in the training room, indoors or outdoors. We have the terrace. We are lucky because we have a good weather. We are in the deep south of Italy. So for everyone, if you want to write to the email associazionejump@gmail.com, or you can write on Facebook. We are very active on Facebook, but via email is much better. And then we are going to continue next week, also covering other topics, and maybe when we will talk about non-formal education more deeply in the next sessions, maybe Katalin, you can come again because you didn't have much time, and maybe explain more the activities. And thank you so much for connecting. Are there some questions? Is there someone who wants to ask or say something? We have to answer to a question in the chat. The citizens who can benefit of Erasmus have to have an organization first based in the European countries and in other countries which are eligible under the Erasmus Plus program. Turkey, Albania, North Macedonia. So the European countries for sure, 27, plus the other countries which are eligible. from Egypt or other, I saw there are other countries which are extra European. Unfortunately, you can't finance by your organization. Maybe there are other kind of programs we can explore and we can check in this moment with Erasmus or Serbia. I see Jasmina from Serbia. If you recognize me, hi. For example, Serbia can be eligible with Erasmus and they can move with the action one. They can have projects in Serbia, for example. Okay, so if someone else doesn't need, or I don't know. This is not mine. I don't know what it is. It's another video after. Okay, so we show our website. I don't know if I'm
I
sharing.
just posted the website in the group chat, so it's associazionejump.it.
Exactly, here. As you can see, you have all the information here, but we are always available to answer any questions, emails. We try to answer the same day. Okay, of course, jump, it means that we like jumping and we like to be always positive and happy and try to do our best. Also, thanks to you. Okay, so guys, we see next week. You will receive reminders and the link. And if you have someone who is interested to connect with us, you can share the invitation. Okay? Bye-bye.
Bye, see you next week on the 16th.
Bye-bye.